Hi, I'm Alan Hartman with DEP, and I just wanted to introduce you to your local stream. This is Tuscarora Creek, and it's one of the tributaries that flows into the Opequon Creek, and it's very close to, its mouth is very close to the Berkeley County Youth Fairgrounds, so you would be very close to it if you were able to go to the fair this year. But since we can't go to the fair this year, I just wanted to show you the stream and tell you a little bit about it. There's another major creek in Berkeley County named Bat Creek, and it is pretty healthy and it doesn't have any of these impairments. But Opequon Creek and many of its tributaries, like the Tuscarora here, are impaired for fecal coliform bacteria and also biological life, which means the invertebrates that live at the bottom of the stream are not abundant enough and not diverse enough. And these can be problems for people. If you don't have enough biological life in the stream, the fish will certainly suffer and we won't be able to fish. And if there's too much bacteria in the creek, that can be a problem for recreation in the creek, especially after it rains. And today we've had a little bit of rain and the stream is quite cloudy, as you can see. And that does sometimes tell you that there's also sediment suspended in the water, and that is one of the problems in this creek also for biological life. We don't want extra sediment in there smothering the bottom of the creek. So there are several groups in Berkeley County that are working on this problem, including Tuscarora Creek Project Team and the Opequon Watershed, the Opequon Creek Watershed I think is their name now. We also have groups like Capon Institute and the local stormwater departments for the city and the county. And all these types of groups have been meeting and using grant funds and fees to implement projects that will clean up our creeks. And these projects include tree planting and stream bank restoration and septic system repairs. And there are other programs through the USDA office where people that have farms can do practices like cover crops and fencing cattle out of the stream and providing alternate water for the cattle and things like that. So there's a lot going on to help the streams, and I hope you will all want to get involved in that. You can volunteer for a watershed group, and you can consider adding environmental projects to your 4-H calendar next year and become part of the youth environmental program of DEP, where we can give awards for groups that do environmental projects, and those can be trash cleanups or adopt a highway. They can be planting vegetation in the path of stormwater runoff so that it doesn't reach the creek or it gets filtered on the way to the creek. You can do these things in your backyard or at the building where your club meets. So we have lots of ideas, and I'm sure you can think of others, so put on your thinking caps and consider how you can help your local streams in Berkeley County, and we'd be happy to help you along the way. Thanks.